Geraldine.
All right, Geraldine. You take care, and we'll talk to you soon, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Right.
Keep up the good work.
Bye.
All right, bye. Now, that was Geraldine Hughes, the writer and author of the book Redemption. Now, I want you guys to know, you don't notice, this book is about to turn into a movie. So we've been working on this project for a while, and the project is about to come to pass. And so when this comes out to be a movie, don't tell me that the theaters won't be full, because people want to know about Mr. Michael Jackson. Even though he's dead, he's still making a gang of money, even in death. So, okay, let's cut out. That was really wonderful. Let's go into the elections real quick. Big Money, you're running for office.
Yes, I'm running for the 1st District in Inglewood.
Wow, man.
Powerful district here in Inglewood.
I heard that pays real good.
Yeah, it pays pretty well.
You think we'll be able to go bowling after you get in this?
Absolutely. I plan to even put up a bowling alley right on the corner of
That's what I
Florence
wanted to
and
hear, man.
Grand.
Inglewood doesn't have a good bowling alley anymore. I like bowling. You guys like bowling?
Oh, yeah.
I'm better than everybody in here. No, I'm just kidding.
Doubtful.
We'll see how you do when we go bowling for dollars.
Bowling for Dollars. Oh my God. I remember that show, Bowling for Dollars. You guys don't remember Bowling for Dollars, do you?
Yes.
Yeah, you know. But no, I like to think that I would like to think that I'm a 300, but I know I'm not. You know, what's your average?
Oh, I'm about a 280.
You're 280? Oh man, dang. Wow, what's your average, Fred?
I haven't bowled in a while, so I have to get back into the groove of it.
Back in the groove? So what's your average? You heard that, right? What's your average? You guys bowl back there? Well, you know, these are hard-working ladies, and we're gonna be playing musical chairs in a little while. But let's just talk about President Barack Obama.
Yesterday was very inspirational in every
Yeah.
way, shape, form, and fashion. Not only with Carmelita Harris and
Yeah,
Jerry
Carmelita Harris was
Brown
there.
and Barbara Boxer, but I'm just telling you, for those of you who weren't there, we just want to say that it was very, very inspiring
It
yesterday to hear how we're going to take this nation back
Yes.
a second time around as a
Yes.
result of these right-wing Republicans
Yes.
doing everything they can to bring us down, knowing that there's no way that a person can change this country in 2 years what it took the Republicans 8 to 12 years.
No,
to put
100
us in.
years.
No, what 8
Ever
to
since
12
they've
years
been in
when
office.
we talk about Bill Clinton allowing all of our manufacturing jobs to be going overseas, and we talk about George Bush, who did nothing in America for 8 years, just dealing with the war.
He did. He got paid.
All we're
He got
saying
paid
is
for
that
8 years,
all we're
didn't he?
saying is that there's no way that you can equate 2 years in a recession that was the worst recession America has ever seen. Get us out of that in 18 months, when the first recession in America in 1920s was 16 months, 18 months, and then bring us out of that hole. And now we're on our way, and yet we're still being castrated. We're still being dealt with in a negative manner in terms of the deficit and things of this nature. And we're just not going to stand for it.
No, we're not standing for it. But first of all, I want to show everybody this ticket. This ticket right here. Let me get up. This is my VIP ticket to the speech yesterday. I was right there. Barack Obama looked me right in the eyes. I mean, he was actually looking down at me like, he was like, yeah, I know who you are. I know you do what you do. And let me tell you, when Jamie Foxx came out there, you guys, he turned it out, didn't he?
Yes, he did a wonderful
he
job.
did a
It's
really
on
good-
Twitter. Those of you who are tweeting JamieFoxx.com, it is.
Yeah.
Be sure to watch his Twitter, because we were there.
And Cheryl Lee Ralph did a good job. She sung the national anthem. And she was good. And she was looking good, too. You know Cheryl Lee Ralph. She's not a
Yeah,
Republican.
well, she's a diva.
She is a diva. She's a great singer. And I've been knowing her for a long time. She came up and we had a chance to take pictures together, got a hug from her, slapped a high five to Jamie Foxx, and I had a chance to see Congresswoman Diane Watson was there.
Absolutely.
Speaker of the House.
With Karen Bass.
With Karen Bass, Speaker, the new first African-American Speaker of the House was there. I had a chance to touch bases with a lot of great assemblymen and senators and all of that good stuff. And people came from all over to hear the speech. But the USC students came in droves. They were all over the place, weren't they?
That's right.
And the
Because
Fauché
we're
High-
moving America
Yeah.
forward.
Yes, we are. We're moving America forward. And that means we're not voting on the Republican ticket. Nothing personal. It's not personal. I love Lady Cage. She's a great sister.
And you're going to vote for me.
Well, I don't know.
I'm the exception here.
Well, I got to be honest. Even on my show, I'm not voting Republican. Period. I'm
You're
not.
my district either, are you?
I don't know if I'm in the district, but I'm not voting Republican. I'm a Democrat all the way. I want Barbara Boxer. I want Jerry Brown. I want Get Down Jerry Brown. I want Barbara Boxer in the labor. What's the labor? I want Carmelita, because Carmelita Harris is a very intelligent, very intellectual young lady who needs an opportunity. Don't get me wrong. I respect the DA's office, Steve Cooley. I respect him. But we need change. Change we can actually believe in.
Are we talking about changes in California?
I said change we can believe in.
In California?
Change, period. I got to be honest with
You
you.
can't connect California.
We're going to get to you. We're going to get to you.
Okay.
She's hotter than a firecracker. Don't light the fuse. Don't light the fuse yet. Wow. We didn't even light the fuse. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm only kidding. I'm having fun. Look, yesterday was a great speech. Obama, we love you, man. You were neat. You were intelligent. You came out. You touched everybody's hands. You're touchable. One lady said this to me, because you came and shook everybody's hand after your speech. But what I like is what you said. Yesterday, the president said, what the Republicans have done is drove a car down into a deep ditch. They drove the car in the ditch, and then they all climbed out. And then the Democrats came along and put on their gloves and boots and went down there and started trying to get the car out this deep ditch. Well, while the Republicans were standing at the top of the thing and they were looking down at the Democrats get the car out the hole. This is kind of what the office has been like. In other words, they're not agreeing with Obama on anything that he's trying to do. They're trying to stop it. He passed the medical. Hey, look, when you get the insurance now, your kid can stay on until they're 26 years old. Isn't that great?
It's good for
You
me.
know, it's really good for you.
Healthcare.
Healthcare is so important. Thank you, Big Money. I couldn't get it out of my head because I'm also thinking about what he's doing for jobs. He's talking about clean air. He's talking about changing America and giving the middle class a chance to be the high class. Because God said he'll take the tail and make it the head, and it's about to happen. We need everybody to vote. Everyone out there, you gotta vote, vote, vote. You don't know how many people died for you to have the right to vote. And if you don't vote, your vote's not counted. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't want to go into slavery ever again, you better go and vote, and you better help the Democrats keep the seats in the House. Because the Republicans already said, if they win, all the Democrats are going under the bus while the bus is moving. Okay? They already said that.
Well, the President Barack Obama was using the analogy of the car going into
Here,
the
look
ditch.
at what you said.
And so what happened was the president used a metaphor that I'll never forget. He says it's kind of like the car being put into the ditch. And when the car is down there in the ditch, it's all bumped up and it's all dented in and stuff. And then finally we start pushing the car out of the ditch. And as Democrats, we get the car out of the ditch. And as soon as we get the car out of the ditch, and we're ready to put it in drive, the Republicans want the keys back.
They want the keys back.
And we're saying, no, we can't give you the keys back, because if we give you the keys back, you're going to put it in reverse and put us back in. Reverse, Republicans, D for drive, for Democrats. I think that metaphor is
I gotta say now, because you're downing the Republicans, and I'm not gonna sit here and just let you
Fred,
down the Republicans.
Right.
Win.
Fred.
Win.
Okay, no.
Yes.
We're gonna let you go. We're gonna let you go.
When you got your civil rights through the Republicans, Democrats did not stand up for black people. We had to depend on the Republicans to come up with the 14th Amendment, also to free the slave. We got to go back to Abraham, all the way back. So you just can't. We have to work together in this
But look
world.
what happened to Abraham.
And it's not like he wasn't there. He was shot by a Democrat. So we have
Work
to
together, right?
Yeah, work together as one people.
How are you doing that? By voting no and everything
I'm
that the president tried
I'm
to
a
bring
person who
forward
goes
for the
for
last
what's
2 years?
best. I'm a
Oh,
person
wait, hold it.
who-
Hold
I'll
one
do
second.
that
Wait,
in a
hold
minute.
on. You're on the Los Angeles Civil Rights Association live. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Now, you remember the movie called The Great Debaters? This is what this show is about today. You're going to see some great debaters, okay? But before we do any more debating, we have two mothers. Can we just, Fred, let's talk to Fred for just a second. Let's get over to Fred.
Hi, how are you?
Now, excuse me, Fred, You're with local union 721
Yes,
SEIU.
Right.
And how long have you been in the union?
Going on 3 years.
And you're running for office, right?
Yes, in
And what-
2012, I'll be running for LA County District Attorney.
LA County District Attorney. Let's clap it up. Now let me tell you something. First of all, I would love to see you in there, and I'll tell you why. Have you ever had an African American district attorney over all the district attorneys? Ever?
Not yet.
Not yet.
But as Sam Cooke says, a change gonna come.
Amen. Amen. Let's clap it up for that. Now I just want to ask you, as the U.S. Attorney for 2012, what would you do that's different from all the rest of the U.S. attorneys that have sat in that seat?
One of the things is I want to have the three strikes law revisited. When it came-
All right. Hey, you already won. You already won. You know how many people don't want the three strikes law to be in effect? I mean, it's like, keep talking.
Violent versus non-violent.
Yeah, I
Because
got
if
excited.
you can remember when it came out in 1994 over the Polly Class case, when you look at issues, you don't just look at the yes side, you have to look at the no side.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing. Now we're going to do politics in a few more minutes because that's what the show's all about. But just for a minute, I want to flip seats for a minute. I want to bring some mothers up, and then we're going to bring up Lady Cage, and we're going to have a great debate. So, Jazz, how do you feel about him running for the U.S. Attorney seat?
Feel good. Yeah, I think he has a good vision.
And tell everybody what college you go to.
I go to Los Angeles City College, but I just found
Fred,
out
can you switch seats for a minute?
when I find out this week that I can transfer in the fall. So
And where are you going in the fall?
I'm gonna go to Cal State, and then one of my
Cal State.
LA.
All right, let's clap it up.
Hey!
We're going to Cal State, LA.
One of my semesters there, I think, spring.
Well, let's get you on the show real quick.
I'm gonna go to Europe for a semester.
Excuse me. Really?
Study in Europe.
Okay, Trina, can we get you to come on up here, Trina? Right on over here. Matter of fact, can we switch seats for a minute? Let's let Trina. Yeah, you want to come up here? Come on up here, Lady Cage. Come on back here, brother.
I'll be there in a minute.
Okay. All right. Okay, so we're switching seats. We're playing musical chairs for a minute. Come on up here, Lady Cage. Lady Cage is the only Republican in the House, and she's not shivering at all. She is definitely not. She's ready to go. Okay.
So it's recorded? Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm just
Looks like
recording.
it's
I'm not videotaping. I'm just recording the sound. You don't have
You're
to
recording the
worry
sound?
about it.
Okay, good. No, I want you to record the sound. I'm not worried about it. That's good. I want you to send it to my Facebook page. That's what I was
record
asking.
the sound. I really do.
Okay. So we getting the sound
Yes.
recorded.
Um,
And how you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Okay.
I have a few questions, and I want to try to get some answers on the system and how we can change, the system for our young kids.
Well, that's really important. But before we do that, let's first of all tell everyone tell your son. Your son is Brandon Meeks.
My son is Brandon Meeks,
And
my son went in when he was just turned 18, a month after he turned 18, and they gave my son 36 years to life for a crime that someone else committed. And so he's in Tehachapi State Prison, and my son's first time ever going to prison, never been in trouble with the law. And my thing is, I don't understand why would they, my question is, how do we change, how can we get something going to where we can have the law changed on them getting so much time for a crime that someone else committed?
well,
The accessory thing is just too much, and I'm thinking, let me just say this because this is in my head, please, lady. I'm thinking, and I think I heard this on Nightline, one of those, it was Dateline, about, the times that we are in now. These kids are living in a world now where it's this new technology, trying to,
hold on one second, please. Hold on.
Take on the people.
Yes, you're live on the Los Angeles Civil Rights Association Speaks Out. Who's calling? Oh, yes. Hi, how are you? Hold on just a second. Let me get you on the speaker. Hold on. We're going to stop for just a second. Are you there, Brenda? Hello?
Yes. Is this Mr. Eddie Jones?
This is Mr. Eddie Jones. How are you today?
Fine. I'm fine. How are you?
Fine. Now, could you tell everyone your name, please?
This is Brenda Jackson. I'm an opera singer from Berlin, Germany. I'm part of